In today's video, I am giving you a step-by-step guide how to make goals and hit goals in 2024. How many times throughout the year have you set a goal and forgot about it? It happens way too often, and it might not come down to your discipline. It just might come down to how you're actually setting your goals. With this step-by-step guide, I have provided you a free template that you can follow along. We're going to take your yearly goals, break them down into daily habits, so that you can achieve the things that you want to achieve. So let's get started. In the description of this video, you will see a free goal setting worksheet that I have created for you. Pause the video, download the worksheet, put the worksheet side by side with the video and follow along because I'm going to do this with you. First things first, we got to make a copy of the spreadsheet so that you can edit it on your own. To do this, we're going to go to File, Make a Copy, name your goal setting worksheet, Anthony's goal setting worksheet, save it wherever you like, and then click make a copy. It'll make one in this new tab for you. Now that we can edit the worksheet, let's get right into it. There's 4 steps that we have to go through in order to take your annual goals to daily habits, and I'm gonna do an example with you. I'm sure many of you have heard of SMART goals in elementary school, middle school, high school, whenever. Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. Instead, I am using what is called SMARTer goals. SMARTer goals is from the Full Focus Planner that I use absolutely every day, and I highly recommend. But you do not need it, that's why I created this worksheet for you. However, in order to create our 12 annual goals, we need to follow this template. So be sure to read through these SMARTer goals before you write down any of your annual goals. And then after you write your annual goals, go back and reread the SMARTer goals to see if your annual goals are following that guideline. But like I said, I'm gonna do this with you, so let's start with goal number 1. Annual goals can be personal, like spirit, mind, or body, or they can be professional, relating to your career or finances. So for this video, I'm gonna do one of my professional goals that relates to you guys. My first annual goal is to become a YouTube partner by the end of the year. Sorry guys, I'm trying to type. It's not that easy. This goal is very specific, so I checked that off. It is measurable because there are certain metrics that you need to become a YouTube partner, which I'll explain later when we get to the quarterly goals. It's actionable because I need to do specific things in order to get there. It's risky because it is very overwhelming with the amount of commitment that's required. I mentioned that I want to do it by the end of the year, so that's my time. This goal is very exciting because I would absolutely love to make YouTube a career. And finally, it is clearly relevant because becoming a YouTube partner makes a lot of sense for my career. Now that we have our first annual goal that follows along the SMARTer template, we're gonna move on to step number 2. For the sake of this video, I'm gonna stick to 1 annual goal, but I want you to pause this video, write up to 12 of your annual goals, and you can always come back to them, and then we'll move on to step number 2. As I mentioned in the intro of this video, we are taking your annual goals and breaking them down into daily habits. But in order to do this, we can't go from annual to daily, we gotta go to quarterly first. So we're gonna detail each of your annual goals so that we can figure out how to break it down per quarter and then break it down per day. First thing we gotta do in step number 2 is rewrite our annual goal. Then we're gonna bring some excitement to it by detailing why this goal is important to us. Then we got to create a little bit of a reward. How are you going to celebrate once you achieve this goal? Now we completed step 2. We rewrote all of our annual goals. Then we broke them down to why they're important to us. Then we created a reward behind it. And now we're going to break them down into quarterly goals. I love breaking them down into quarterly goals because it's only 3 months at a time. It's a good time interval because it gives you enough time to hit each quarterly goal, but it's not too long where you're gonna forget about each one. To break down your annual goals into quarter goals, this is where the measurable part of the SMARTer goals comes into play. Using my example, in order to become a YouTube partner, I'm gonna need to accumulate 500 subscribers, 3,000 public watch hours, and 3 million shorts video views. So I'm gonna take those numbers, I'm going to divide them by 4 because we got 4 quarters. And then those are going to be each of my quarterly goals. And if I don't hit that goal in quarter 1, well, that's okay because I have 3 more quarters to catch up. So I'll just adjust my quarter 2 goal or my quarter 3 goal. This way I'm not just looking across the year. I can keep track of it quarter by quarter. So let me break those down for you. Subscribers. I need public watch hours. And I need shorts views. 500 subscribers divided by 4 is 125. And then I'm going to put 500 in there because that is my annual goal and I just like seeing it over and over. Public what? Oh, get rid of that. Public watch hours, I need 3,000 public watch hours divided by 4, so that's going to be 750. Again, I'm going to put 3,000 in there just for my sake. And then I need 3 million shorts views divided by 4, so that's going to be 750K shorts views. 3 mil. Bang. So right there, I have my quarterly goals. I know exactly what I need to hit by the end of March 31st in order to keep me on track for my annual goal. So a couple of things that you can do here. You can copy and paste that goal into each quarter, or you can go one quarter at a time because you're gonna have to make an adjustment later on depending on if you achieve or not achieve that goal. That completes step number 3. We took your annual goal, we detailed it, we gave an importance to it, we gave a reward to it, we broke it down to a quarterly goal, and now we're gonna break it down into a daily habit tracker. Now, not all of your annual goals are going to have a daily habit, which is okay, but for the ones that do, this is where we wanna use the habit tracker. So for my example, I need subscribers, I need watch hours, and I need shorts videos. So my habits are going to relate directly to those goals. In order for me to get subscribers, I need to post videos regardless. But in order for me to get public watch hours and shorts videos, I need to post long form videos like this one, and I also need to post shorts videos. So for my first habit, I want to post a shorts video at least 4 times a week. 4 shorts videos a week means about 16 per month. So that's going to be my goal. Now, every single day that I post a shorts video, I'm going to check it off. So, say on January 1st, I post one. Well, I just checked it off, and it's going to add into my total on the right-hand side. And that way I can keep track of my monthly goals now. At the same time, I need to post long-form videos. So my habit here is to post 1 long-form video every single week. 1 video per week is about 4 per month. So that's going to be my goal. And then any day that I post a video, I'm going to check it off. Now, once you take your annual goals to quarterly goals and then quarterly goals to daily habits, I challenge you to add more habits that you want to do on a day-to-day basis that's just going to make you a better human overall. At the top, you can see some of my personal ones. Meditation, cold shower, my full focus planner, reading 10 pages, my movement for the day, so that could be any kind of exercise or activity, eating healthy, and taking supplements. And again, I set my own arbitrary goal for them, and I'm going to track them throughout each month. Now, the best part about this daily tracker is that you are actually hitting goals every single day. There is no better feeling than going on the sheet at the end of every single night and getting that green check mark. And that green check mark turns into a monthly check mark. That monthly check mark turns into a quarterly check mark. And that quarterly check mark is going to get you closer and closer to your annual goal. I highly recommend you make your goal setting worksheet as part of your nightly routine. At the end of each night, check off everything that you accomplished. If you didn't accomplish it, it's okay. Move on to the next day. If you forget one day to track your habits, it's okay. Go back and fill them in. The goal here is not to be perfect. It's to be consistently great. And that wraps up this lesson on goal setting. Like I said, I got this whole template from the Full Focus Planner that I highly recommend. I will put the link in the description so that if you would like to support them, please go do so. I'm not affiliated with them. Again, I just use it on a daily basis and I absolutely love it. If you are willing, please share your annual goals in the comments below. And if you have any questions regarding this goal setting worksheet, please put them in the comments below as well. If you got any value out of this video, please support me. Like I just showed you, YouTube is one of my main goals for the year, so if you could please subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated. On the first page of the goal setting worksheet, you will see all the ways that you can support me, whether that's through my health coaching at www.rusomanotraining.com, or that's following me on my social like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, or by joining my health and wellness Facebook group that's absolutely free. I will see you guys every single Monday at 10 a.m. Peace.